Should you be wholesaling real estate with a full-time job? And if you have a full-time job, how should you be wholesaling real estate? What's up, guys? Zach in here. And in today's video, I want to break down exactly how to start wholesaling with a full-time job in your real estate wholesaling operations. Before we get into it, guys, remember you need to smash that like button and subscribe to get the most free value from me. And let's get in the video. Richard,
What's going on, Zach?
what's up, man?
Man,
Bro,
trying
did
to
you
get
watch
to a
the
spot
Tennessee Bills game on Monday?
I did. I did get to watch it. I was actually at work because I work in the hospital. I'm a respiratory therapist. So
Oh,
I got to get
shoot.
in one of the patients' rooms and watch the rest of the game, and it was very exciting.
You watched that fourth down?
Oh, man. I don't know what to say about it, man. Like everybody was calling it a slip, but I think it was just that lineman got put on his butt, and he got pushed on the quarterback's back, man.
That was a great one, man.
Yeah, it
That's funny.
was, man. It was. I appreciate it. So, man, I'm on here, man, because, I have real estate friends, so I kind of know the lingo, kind of know some of the words. Sorry, I'm trying to get to a place to stop driving. This traffic
Stay
is kind
safe,
of
man.
hectic. Oh, yeah. But I'm on here, man, because I'm trying to get some help, man. I'm on PropStream. I can only do it part-time right now, but I'm trying to at least get like my first 2 or 3 deals, and then I want to get out of respiratory. I love helping people. Don't get me wrong, but the politics of healthcare is overwhelming. It takes away
I get
family
it, man.
life, and I'm a family man. I got 3 children, and hoping to have more. If I can uh, provide for them.
I
But
get it,
for
man.
me, I'm having issues with contracts. Like, I'll get the person on the phone, they're motivated, we'll talk numbers. But here in Nashville, ever since they've heard of the California uh, outbreak where everybody from California is buying up everything, they're like skyrocketing their prices or saying they want certain much for their homes, even though you don't give them comps. And I've had 2 or 3 to where I've kind of sold them on a number, but they're like, "Oh, I'm not signing no contract." I'm like, "But that's what you would do in a regular realtor deal. So what's the issue?" That's in my head. I don't like speak it out to them. So I'm trying to. What do you have that would help?
Yeah. So you're probably in like you're actually doing Nashville, like Metro.
Nashville surrounding. Yeah, Nashville surrounding because
The
most of
more
my buyers
surrounding,
they're wanting Davidson County right now.
okay. The more surrounding you do, the more it's going to be like that. Obviously, I would stick to the areas around it. People doing well in Nashville are doing the counties around it and the cities outside of Nashville. They're still doing Nashville, but it's the cities around there that do better. Lower price points, a little more sleepier towns. Nothing crazy, but that's a lot better. The
Okay.
people doing well, like let's say Knoxville, they're not wholesaling in Knoxville. They're doing Knox County, the whole county. That's another thing. Less saturation, obviously, is out there. The prices are cheaper. That's the one
Yeah.
thing you got to know. Yeah, of course, California people are going there. You got no state income tax unless it's for like dividends or something. But it's a good market, man. I would say government lists are really good there. Drawing for dollars is a must there. Um, yeah, you're dealing with a lot of saturation. I would just be pumping up the volume on it. That's something I would say.
Uh, so as far as cold calling, so I've been like I said, I've been trying to work on getting my first deal. So I kind of been doing everything for free except for PropStream.
I
I
get
pull
it.
my list, I'll divide all the numbers, try to find the real numbers, but it does get overwhelming because, like I said, instead of a person that has a VA and they can do 1,000 plus calls a day, I may be doing 30 to 40. Doing half or not even half of that because, like I said, I
Respect. I
work.
get it.
So, you have anything on that?
Yeah, you're doing 30 to 40 a day. Do not do high equity prop stream lists.
Okay.
I'm just telling you right now. You will not get anywhere. Government lists will be a lot better. You need if you're doing 30 to 40 a day, you're going to have to do lists that are best pound for pound. Where if you call
Okay.
what 300 a week $1,200 a month where you can get a good chance of getting a deal versus none. Because I was doing 2,000 calls a day, and it took me, I guess, like a deal or two a month. That was 5 days a week. So you're gonna have to do government lists, code violations, fire damage properties, water shutoffs. That's a way better chance of you getting a deal. You could spend less time marketing because you're a respiratory therapist. I got people in the medical field. Hats off to you. I got family doing the cardiac units. Like I appreciate it, man. It's tough out there. I get it. So I'd be doing government lists, man. It'd be way easier, man. Do not do the prop stream list unless it's like the utility lien list or the IRS lien list. Outside of that, I would not be going after those. Just right now, trying for dollars would be the best. Obviously, it's kind of harder for you. I get it. Got kids and everything. I don't have kids.
Well,
But
man, it's this traffic, man. This is Nashville traffic. It's getting worse and worse, and I don't know. I'm thinking about even leaving Tennessee and how crazy it's getting. Like usually, it only takes me 30 minutes to get to work. Now it's taking me almost an hour just because people are moving here so fast.
Yeah, man. Everyone's going to Nashville though. Like if I had to go to Tennessee, I'd go to Nashville. I mean, you got Knoxville, you got Chattanooga. No one's rushing to go to Chattanooga, bro. No one's running to go there. But Nashville's cool, man.
Yet.
I mean, they got the downtown area with Bourbon Street, right? What's the big street there? Yeah, it's
Broadway,
cool, man. Yeah. Broadway, it's a cool place, man. So people obviously want to go there. So it's a cool. We got the river there. It's nice. I've been there before. It's a cool place, but Nashville's a hot place. It's a hot market. It's tough. I do the outskirts government lists, this county, all the counties surrounding it. I'd be doing that, and then government lists on that too.
All right.
And probate.
So my last one. So I'm gonna give you the scenario, and you kind of tell me. You can cut me off if you need to, but it's still on the table. I just kind of let it fly by for a couple of days because the lady was getting on my nerves as far as the deal. Like I said, she's an old lady. She was motivated, but with her, she would go back and talk to her friends and call me back and say she wanted this number. So have this lady, and the property is actually in a good part of downtown Nashville. Homes on the side of her are going in the millions. It comes in her home. They were going about 600, upper 600s. At first, I offered her 550, and she was like, "Nope, I don't want that. I want 700." And I kept hitting her with 550, and I was like, "Okay, I'll give you a call back." That's how I, speak with my buyers. Well, called her back. I was like, "Okay, I can offer you 600." So she's totally forgotten that she said 700. So she agreed with 600K, and it was eating into my buyer's budget. So I was like, you may have to pay closing costs. I was like, I don't want to put that in for sure in writing until, we can make for sure. But right now, just look at you paying closing costs. Well, she goes into the aspect, oh man, how much the closing costs? I don't know if I want to pay that. I was like, closing costs usually is no more than 10K. I was like, estimate 10, but usually it's not here in Tennessee. So she goes from there, and she's like, okay, I'll call you back. So she calls me back. Oh no, I want 700K. I just talked to my friend, and she said I need to get the most for my home. And I'm like, well, how about this? If we can sign a contract, that way everything is on a stop, and I won't move anymore. But at least we know that, we have something on the table where we stand. And then she talks about where she wants to buy another home, so she wants to get the cash for that home to buy another home, and she all want to do. So I like I said, man, I felt overwhelmed, and I had to just tell her, look, I'll call you back in a week or 2 weeks. I didn't say exactly when I would call her back. I just told her I would call her back. In my head, I'm like, I really want to wait a whole month. So what advice do you have for that one?
Okay, number one, all right. So you're driving, or if you're driving, so don't watch if you want. Watch the replay.
No, I'm sitting down.
All right, watch the screen, man. I'm just going to be honest with you. So, wholesaling real estate. Here's the median Nashville home value: $368,000. You want to be below that number, okay?
Mm-hmm.
You went above. You're at 600. That's rule number. You want to be below that number, okay? So
Okay.
that's number one issue you got. You don't have a contract signed?
No.
If the seller's indicating they want the most for it, then tell them they're listed with a realtor. If they're not motivated if they want the most for the property. Either they're going to sign or they're not. Number two, did you meet this person? Did you meet him in person?
I have not met him in person.
You got to meet these people in person. Your chance of getting a deal signed is way higher in person.
Okay.
Why are you even doing Nashville if you're doing it? There's way better markets than Nashville if you're going to do virtual. You know? Why are you even doing it over the phone? Go in person, get it signed. It sucks a lot more, but there's a better chance of you getting the deal doing it in person. You're going to condition the seller. Go to mailingmastery.com, watch the acquisitions modules. You're going to condition them, say, hey, Sally, wherever, before I meet you at the property, are you ready to make a decision, yes or no, to get an agreement signed? Yes, I'll make a decision if you go there, Richard. Okay, great. So you go there, and they're ready to make a decision. You offer $600, you get their price out, they sign there or not. You know, you'll not have that problem. You do it in person. Last problem he said the C word, which is contract, agreement, paperwork, not signature, autograph, autograph, I would say, or you're okay. That's what I would change in that entire thing. And your chance of getting a deal probably would have doubled. Not 100%, man, but you can just increase the percentages, and that's all we have to do. It's a numbers game.
Okay.
That's what I would say. You did great. That's just what I would change.
Okay. Do you have, so I've been seeing a lot on the Facebook groups. A lot of people have questions as far as like, is there a certain formula to do comps or to find out repairs? Do you have that in your videos that I may have missed?
Yeah, it's all on freewholesaling.com. I'd use Blue Hammer for Nashville if you want to get really in the nitty gritty. I like to figure out how much my cash buyers are paying for the property and reverse engineer it from there. You know?
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've been like I said, I've been slowly getting into your videos, and I recently looked at for sale by owner, and I actually contacted a for sale by owner, but it looks like he's a either realtor or wholesaler, and he bought it for $250, and he was asking for almost like $400 for it, and it was a duplex, and I'm like, no, dude, like you're way off. So I was like, all right, no more for sale by owner. So I think we're gonna go back for driving for dollars.
All right, man, keep it up. And the last thing I tell you is your cash buyers understand they're paying closing costs before you even bring them a deal. They have to agree to pay all closing costs.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Well, Zach, man, I really appreciate this time, man.
Of course, Richard.
I was like, I got to get on one of his live channels, and I was off today, so I appreciate your time, man.
Of course, man. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for watching that video today. If you want more free value for wholesaling real estate, remember to smash that like button and subscribe. Guys, if you want to join the best wholesaling real estate mentorship in the planet and join the wholesaling course that has the most people in it in the history of the world for wholesaling real estate, go to freewholesaling.com. It's free. There's no gimmicks. There's no upsells in this course. It is an absolute free wholesaling course. I've been told to charge thousands and thousands of dollars for it. I give it out for free. So like this video and subscribe. Join the movement for wholesaling real estate and go to freewholesaling.com and join my Wholesaling Houses for Real Facebook group. That is the largest mastermind in the country of like-minded wholesaling entrepreneurs who want to get connected absolutely for free and learn wholesaling real estate. Guys, I'll hope to see you there. Thank you so much, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Have a blessed one.